guys, this is Julia again. Today actually I'm again with Eric, and actually today I'm gonna interview him a little bit about his business and his life in Guangzhou. But actually he's not a believer of the social media. He thinks what I'm doing doesn't make much sense, but I'm gonna prove to him. We're gonna interview and also ask him a few questions about like his business and how he does business in Guangzhou and why he chose this city and how what difficulties he met on the pandemic, maybe. A few questions. You know what questions I'm gonna ask? Okay, let's go. So this guy actually doesn't have that much time, so we're gonna do right target to the theme, and this is his business with carpet. So Eric, hello. So how long have you been what about your business and how long have you been doing?
Well, it's not that we do carpet in general. There's many kinds of carpet. We only do custom carpet. We have no inventory of any carpet. We only design custom carpet for hotels mostly, but sometimes high-end corporate properties or like the executive floor and some private homes. But that's rare. Usually it's hotels.
Hotels from which countries?
Any country is okay, but since our products are premium, we usually focus in places like Singapore and Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand. We have some customers in USA, but since we're focused in Southeast Asia. We tried to sell to China, but the Chinese customers' needs are a little bit different from where we're positioned as a company.
Okay, so what do you think is the most important in designing and kind of like selecting the carpets? Because you have been doing so for so many years. What do you think that you value the most when you select the suppliers and also do the designs for your customers? Only a few points.
Well, we actually work with interior design companies. They are retained to design the entire hotel. It's usually 5-star hotels. And the interior design companies already have an idea what they want the carpet to look like. But they cooperate with us because we take that rough idea and turn it into an actual woven pattern, fine details. So if we are able to get that wow reaction from the interior designers, then they're going to stick with us. They're going to recommend us to the hotel owner. And we have a good chance of selling the bulk order, the production order of the carpet for the hotel if we get that as an interior design company's recommendation.
If you are a 5-star hotel in, let's say, Vietnam, will you choose you as supplier, not choose others? And how do you differ from others? Will you choose yourself?
Well, as I said before, they would only know us by being referred to us by the interior design company. So if the interior design company refers us, they already know that it's going to be one of the better companies.
Okay.
They may choose to get quotes from other less renowned companies. Maybe they go directly to a factory and get a quote. And their price will be better if they go directly to the factory. But for us, we can assure them of genuine materials. For example, it's truly New Zealand wool. There's no substitutes. And we own the design, so if somebody takes our design and copies it, they may run into some legal problems of copyright infringement. So we're confident in our ability to provide carpet that's actually genuine materials, and we are the owner of our design, so there's no copyright infringement issues. So those are our strong points that some customers may choose that they value those things.
I'm gonna have 3 more questions because it's a short video.
Okay.
The next question is that what troubles, what difficulties that you meet when you kind of like negotiating with your customers, with your suppliers, especially with suppliers here, and usually how will you solve it? Like name 1 or 2.
Well, the issues with customers and the issues with suppliers are 2 different things. So I think one of the things let me just talk about customers first. The most important thing I think I can do is to get a sale is to really understand the customer's needs.
Okay.
If they say that they want, for example, they say we want high quality and low price.
Okay, the difficulties is customers and suppliers.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, well let me talk about them separately. For customers, I think the most important thing as early as you can is to listen to them.
Okay.
To listen to what their needs are. If I just talk about what we do and why we're great, that may have no meaning to them. Because
Okay.
that may not be what they're looking for.
So,
I don't want to waste my time, and I don't want to waste theirs. So I have to listen carefully to what they want. If I, for example, find out what they really want is the lowest possible price, I know that we're not the right company for them, because we're not the lowest price.
okay.
Something else. They want extraordinary design, and they want assurance of high quality. Then I'll talk further with them.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the customer side. Listen to your customer. They're not all the same. And then the second thing,
Supplier side.
suppliers. For me, I think we look to suppliers. I think you're talking about manufacturers when you talk about suppliers.
Yes.
We don't put the highest priority on price because, again, we're not the low price. We're the high-end product. So
Yeah.
even if we are choosing somebody for shipping, for example,
Yes.
okay, we may get 4 or 5 shipping quotes, but we'll probably throw out the lowest price.
Why?
Well, because if we take the lowest price when we ship, that means that they probably really don't have a booking. They don't have the established relationship with actual shipping companies.
Could be.
Our goods may sit in the container at the port for 3-4 weeks, even though they quote a lower price. That's not a high value.
That is true. That could cause a lot of troubles. Freight is very important.
Right, so we don't really like to focus on price so much. We like to focus on value. And that's
Yes.
quite different.
That makes
what
sense.
the customer needs.
Okay, I have 2 more questions. Let me think. What's the next question? Next question is that why you choose Guangzhou as a city that you work and live?
Originally, I chose Guangzhou because my girlfriend lived nearby.
Okay,
Anyway,
that's reasonable.
There's also
Reason.
a lot of access to different kinds of manufacturing and things. Although we don't really have manufacturers in Guangzhou, but there's a city only about an hour away that does manufacture some of the products that we sell.
Okay.
Most of the production we have done either in the USA,
Okay.
or another city, which is a couple hours by flight.
Okay.
However, since our market's in Southeast Asia, Guangzhou is a quick trip.
Yeah, that
in
is
the southern
true.
part. And
That is true.
Lots of low cost.
So convenient.
Many flights per day going to places like Saigon, Bangkok, Singapore. So it's a place where we think it's worked out well for us. So we'll probably stay here.
Last question. My hand is so sore because I didn't bring a stand. Okay, last questions for today. No, but I don't have a stand. So, last questions for today is that the biggest challenge or difficulties that you are meeting in your business and in your life, personal life here in Guangzhou, like during this pandemic. Biggest challenge. Only name like one.
The biggest challenge that was introduced by the COVID pandemic?
Yeah, pandemic.
Well, since we sell carpet, the biggest challenge for us introduced by the pandemic was
Yes.
the fact that we're a hospitality carpet company.
Yeah.
And so in Southeast Asia, they rely on international travel. There's local tourism, but it's not the biggest part of their customer base.
Yeah.
So even local domestic tourism was curtailed dramatically within some place like Vietnam. But
Yes.
international travel, the borders are closed. So basically nobody's staying in hotels.
Well,
So
that is true.
The hotel owners, many of them just closed hotel totally. So the challenge was to continue to be great at design, develop our own internal design projects,
Yes.
even when we weren't having orders, and being ready so that when customers came back, and they're starting to come back now, we're ready. We have stuff ready to go. So some companies didn't survive. Some companies in the
That is
hospitality
true.
sector no longer there. But we're here, we're ready, and we're happy to be back in action. So it was great talking to you. Good luck to all those other people.
Good luck with all your business and yes, everything. Thank you so much. Thank you for talking with me. Bye bye. I hope that if there are customers. So guys, it was really great talking to Eric, and also I'm gonna put some materials on his company and his copy. I think his business mainly contains like two parts, but one of them is for like as that he just talked for designing the carpet and supply the carpets for 5-star hotels and also for private homes. So if you guys are interested, if you guys from Southeast Asia or from other countries, you could also contact him. And he located in Guangzhou. Thank you so much guys for watch and stay tuned with us. That I will try to continue to bring more people and business here from Guangzhou. So stay tuned with me. Bye.